Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the start of the 24-hour readathon challenge. So, today we are going to be reading for 24 hours. I'm very overwhelmed, but it is currently 6:47. Oh, it's very hard for you guys to see. 6:47 a.m. I'm gonna start the challenge at 7 a.m. Our first book that we are going to be reading is It Ends With Us. This was my fiance's pick. I told him to look at my TBR and see which book I should read, and this is the one he picked. So, he wants to induce crying on my part, apparently. So we are going to start this book at 7 a.m. promptly, and we're going to be reading until 7 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm very excited to be doing this. I have 12 minutes to get ready. I do have coffee. Good. So this is the first book. It is 367 pages in it. So, I'll see how fast I can read for it. I will lap the time when I finish a book, but I'm going to be reading straight. It is 7 a.m. on the dot. We're going to start the timer and we're going to start reading. So I will catch up with you guys. I'm going to do a check-in at 8 o'clock and see where we're at. Let's go. Hey guys, so here's the hour check-in. It is currently 7:59. I am on page 41. Just got to chapter 3. I like it. So it is currently 9:52, so I am at 2 hours and 52 minutes of reading. I'm eating some breakfast, but I am on page 101. I just got to page 101, so we're making good progress, but let's continue on. I'm hoping I can pick up my pace a little bit maybe. But yeah, let's go. Page 101 and we're at just under 3 hours. Guys, quick update. So I just finished page 123 and I'm on chapter 10. It is only 10:57, but I just had to update you guys because it was the first spice I seen. Hey guys, so progress on the book. I just checked on Goodreads. I am 41% of the way through. I am just under 5 hours. I'm on page 160. I'm really liking this book. I'm liking the storyline. I didn't see kind of the plot, the way it's laying out going this way, but I really like it. Hey guys, so I'm currently on page 210. I am just over 6 hours in and we're making really good progress. Honestly, this book is freaking crazy. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna go do that venture and get a drink. And yeah, I'm gonna keep reading as I go though, so let's maneuver down the stairs. So we're at the 7-hour check-in. It's currently 2 o'clock. I am on page 245, chapter 21. This book, guys, I don't know how I feel. Like, obviously, like, all of their emotions are happening, and like Ryle and Lily, Vegas, also, like, I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like, obviously the other guy, he's gonna come into it. Something's gonna happen there. But I just don't know. Okay, we gotta keep going. I'm hoping I can finish this book. What, I have just over 120 pages left, so I'm guessing 3 more hours. I'm hoping I can finish by 10 hours with this book. I'll definitely finish it by 11 hours. Let's keep going. Hey guys, quick check-in. I'm on page 284. It is 3:09. But I just want to do a really quick quote from this book, just so I remember it too. So I'm going to start on page 283. If you guys don't want to do it or listen to the quote, I'll have the time below stamped so you don't get spoilers. But I think of all the people who have been in the situation before me.
everyone who will be in the situation after me. Do we all repeat the same words in our heads in the days after experience abuse at the hands of those who love us? From this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and health, until death do us part. Maybe those vows weren't meant to be taken as literally as some spouses take them. For better, for worse, fuck that shit. I am living for this book. Like, I already know that this is gonna be a 5-star read for me. Like, I have never read a book that has made me feel the way that this book has made me feel, and like, honestly, I like was procrastinating reading this book. I like didn't want the hype to be like not as good as it is, and I don't even care what the ending is. I do not care. This book is beautiful. Like, the way that Colleen Hoover addresses the situation and makes it feel like I am having the mood swings that Lily is going through, and I'm feeling like, because obviously she builds these characters like these are not real people. That page 284, 283 and 284, like that quote, it's just at 9 hours and 51 minutes. I am on page 351, so I have just over 15 pages left. It ends with us. Oh my god, it ends with us. We break the pattern before the pattern breaks us. Oh, this book. I kissed her on the forehead and make her a promise. It stops here with me and you. It ends with us. Well, it's official. 10 hours and 11 minutes in. 10 hours and 12 minutes exactly. And we are done with It Ends With Us. This book is 5 stars. Like, literally, I have never read a book that made me feel this way, that made me like get so into the character's head. Like, beautiful. Okay guys, so this is my TBR cart. I have like 13 books on here, but I did make my decision in like a minute. I'm going to read Wild Rescuers, Guardians of the Taiga. This is a children's book. It is meant for a younger audience, but I really want to read this book. It's under 200 pages, so I'm gonna read this, see how fast we can get this in, because I want to read it in like less than 2 hours. That way I can start another book and actually like be involved in it, and that way I don't kind of get into like a slump. Okay guys, so we're gonna put in here, we are starting Guardians of the Taiga. This is by Stacy Plays. So I also, this is a signed copy, just gonna brag about that for a second. So right here, it's signed by Stacy, and I'm very excited. I do have the sequel. I don't have the 3rd book in this series, but this is for kids 8 to 12. Okay guys, so I am moving downstairs, 7 p.m. We are at 11 hours and 7 minutes of reading. I am on page 42. Hey guys, so I just updated my Goodreads. It is currently 11:59. I am almost at 12 hours of reading. It is almost 7 o'clock. So I am apparently only, it says I'm only 32% of the way done with this book, but I'm on page 70, and this is like less than 200 pages. So hopefully I get at least like almost done with this book by the time Josh gets home, and I really want to start my next book during dinner, or maybe I'll be wrapping this book up during dinner. Woo! Boom! Finished! Okay, let's lap it. We read that book in 4 hours, 56 minutes, and 1 second, about. So let me put that I finished that book in my Goodreads. And I did have Josh pick another book for me to read. So while I'm updating this, he picked Caraval. So I'm not even sure what this book is about, actually. Like, I picked it up because a lot of people recommended it. So I would give this 3 stars. It's a solid book. I mean, it is a kid's book. Honestly, I kind of want to give it 4. It's a really good storyline.
I personally really like Stacy's writing. She writes in a way that is not challenging intellectually, but it is challenging vocabulary wise. She teaches a lot of words that like even I, when I first started watching her videos, didn't really understand, and so I really enjoy it. I am on page 26, 16 hours in. I've been reading this book for 45 minutes and I'm 26 pages in. I'm so freaking tired, I can't even open this. So we have a high quality Monster Zero. It's currently 11:52. I don't know if you guys can see that. 11:52. We're almost 17 hours into reading. Dude. Okay, guys, I'm gonna bring you up here so we can talk. I literally am on page 52. It has been, what? Like, it's 11:53. Like, I am on page 52 and I don't doze. I've never dozed. Like, I very much struggle to go to sleep. And I literally was sitting on the bed, sitting up like this, and my eyes like closed, and I think I was gone for a solid minute. Like, I'm drifting, guys. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna attempt. Depending on how far we get, I don't want to stop. I want to be successful and I want to do this. I've made it so far, but also I'm rereading the same paragraph. Like, I've read the same paragraph about like how she's gonna make it to her wedding like 3 times. I gotta be honest, these characters are really making me struggle with it. I really hate, what is it, Tella? Okay guys, so slight update. I'm on chapter 8, page 68. It is currently 12:28. So I'm at 17.5 hours, which still means that I have 6.5 hours to go. The thing that bothers me about this book is it's so slow. Like, so I have to read 10 more pages and then I'm on the night of Caraval Eve, which like is fine, but it's so slow. So she also keeps complaining about her sister, and like I said it in the last clip, they continue to do it. I don't care about the sister. I don't care at all. The dog's asleep. She looks comfy AF. I want to be asleep. But we're gonna keep going. I drank my Monster. It like kind of helped, but we're gonna keep going. I said before, I really want to get to page 100. Literally page 100 is chapter 11. So I have like 3 chapters. Let's try to get through it, I guess. Okay guys, I'm currently at 18 hours of reading. I've been reading this book for 3 hours and I am on page 82, which is a little slow for me, but also like with how long I've been reading, I think that's pretty good progress. It's super slow. I just got to the night of Caraval Eve. I'm gonna try to get to page 100 and I'll touch base with you guys then. Update on how reading for 24 hours went. So here's my timer. I read for 18 hours and 23 minutes. I got 3 hours and 15 minutes into my last book. So let's go into times. So it ends with us. We started at 7 a.m. yesterday. We read it for 10 hours and 12 minutes, which means we read it till about 5 o'clock yesterday. It was beautiful. 5 stars. I think I would recommend. Obviously, a lot of trigger warnings. I didn't really get that from anyone else, that this needed trigger warnings, like a lot of them. But I loved this. It was gorgeous. Like, it was amazing. Like that. So that took me 10 hours and 12 minutes to read. And then I read Wild Rescuers, Guardians of the Taiga. This took me almost 5 hours. It was 4 hours and 56 minutes. This is only like 100 and something pages, which is a little slower, but I was eating dinner and getting ready for bed, like putting the dogs away, taking care of my chickens, like all that kind of stuff. So, finish this book. Then we get into the struggle. So, I did have Josh pick the first book and the last book. I struggle to get into a book that world builds, like, so it will take me, like Akotar, I think took me 4 days to read, but 3 of those days was just world building. Once I got to page like 125, boom, I finished like the 350 page book. This is 409 pages. I got to page 88. I kept telling myself, I'm like, I just gotta get to page 100. Page 100 was too far off, but I think this book has potential. 409 pages though. I still just agree. Like, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you guys have recommendations on how I can read for 24 hours straight, let me know. These are the books we attempted. These are the books we finished. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below. Check out my TikTok. But I will see you guys next time with more book content. I'm going to be doing a books I read in July. You already know a couple of them. But I will see you guys later. Bye guys!